The Ural Mountains, February 1959. Picture a landscape cloaked in snow, a silence so profound it hums in your ears. A group of 9 experienced hikers set out, their breath misting in the frigid air. Their goal, Mount O'Torton, a peak shrouded in local legend and whispered warnings.
Our camaraderie is palpable, our spirits high. We are prepared for the harsh conditions, for the challenge of the climb.
They are not, however, prepared for what awaits them. Days turn into weeks, and the expected communication from the hikers falls silent. Concern grows into alarm among their families and friends. The hikers were due back on February 20th, but there is no sign of them. The days stretch on, each one colder, each one filled with a growing sense of dread. Where could they be? What could have happened on those desolate slopes? The silence from the mountains is deafening, the lack of any signal adding to the growing sense of unease. The hikers were experienced, well-equipped, and familiar with the terrain. What could have possibly befallen them in the vast wilderness? Finally, a search party is assembled. Volunteers, local Mansi hunters, and eventually, the Soviet army, all driven by a desperate hope of finding the missing hikers alive. The landscape, beautiful yet unforgiving, throws obstacles in their path.
The wind howls, a mournful sound that seems to carry the weight of a terrible secret. We push on, our determination fueled by the unknown fate of the hikers.
The search is arduous, the conditions treacherous. The days are short, the nights long and bitterly cold. The searchers, however, refuse to give up hope. They cling to the possibility of finding the hikers, even as the days stretch on with no sign, no trace, no answers. Then, on February 26th, a breakthrough. The search party stumbles upon the hikers' abandoned tent, slashed open from the inside, as if in a desperate escape. Footprints in the snow lead away from the campsite. Barefoot footprints, some clad only in socks, leading down towards the tree line.
It is a scene that defies explanation, a snapshot of panic frozen in time. Where were they running to? What had driven them from the relative safety of their tent into the freezing night?
The discovery of the tent only deepens the mystery. Inside, most of the hikers' belongings are found undisturbed, including food, equipment, and warm clothing. It is as if they left in a hurry, driven by some unknown terror. The search continues, each new discovery only adding to the chilling enigma. Over the next few months, the bodies of all 9 hikers are found, scattered across the mountainside. Some are found barefoot, some wearing only their underwear. Some have horrific injuries, fractured skulls, broken ribs, one young woman missing her tongue. These are not the injuries of simple exposure, of a group succumbing to the elements. These are injuries that speak of a violence so profound, so inexplicable, that it defies rational explanation. The bodies are found in various states of undress, some with missing clothing items. Strangely, some of the clothing is found to be radioactive. The injuries, the missing clothing, the radioactivity, it is as if the mountain itself is whispering fragments of a story too terrible to comprehend. Theories abound, each more outlandish than the last. Was it an attack by the indigenous Mansi people, protecting their sacred mountain?
Was it a military experiment gone wrong, the hikers caught in the crossfire of something top secret and deadly? Or was it something else entirely, something that lurks in the shadows, something that defies explanation, something that chills the very marrow of those who dare to investigate?
The lack of concrete evidence fuels speculation. Some whisper of infrasound, inaudible sound waves known to induce feelings of panic and terror.
Others speak of paradoxical undressing, a phenomenon where hypothermia victims, in their final moments, experience a sudden wave of heat, leading them to remove their clothing.
The official investigation conducted by the Soviet authorities is shrouded in secrecy. Files disappear, records are sealed, and the final verdict is chilling in its ambiguity, a compelling natural force.
What does it mean? What force of nature could inflict such horrific injuries, could instill such terror in a group of experienced hikers?
The official silence only serves to amplify the questions, to thicken the fog of mystery that surrounds the incident.
Despite the official conclusion, many believe the Soviet authorities were covering up something. The secrecy, the missing files, and the vague pronouncements only add fuel to the fire of speculation.
It is as if the authorities themselves are afraid of what they might find if they delve too deeply into the mystery of Dyatlov Pass. Section 9. The Theories. Over the decades, numerous theories have been proposed, each attempting to shed light on the darkness that shrouds the incident. Some point to evidence of a Yeti attack, a creature of myth and legend said to roam the high peaks. Others speak of secret government experiments, of strange lights in the sky, of unexplained energy readings. Each theory has its proponents. Each offers a sliver of possibility, a glimmer of explanation in the face of the inexplicable. Could it have been an avalanche, a sudden and catastrophic event that caught the hikers off guard? Or was it something more sinister? Section 11. Lingering Shadows. In the end, the Dyatlov Pass incident remains an unsolved puzzle, a collection of chilling facts and unsettling possibilities. It is a story that speaks to our deepest fears, our fascination with the unexplained. It is a reminder that there are forces at work in the world that we may never fully understand, forces that can snatch away lives and leave behind only questions, whispers on the wind, and the chilling silence of the mountains. The Dyatlov Pass incident is a stark reminder that some stories have no ending, no neat resolution. It is a mystery that continues to haunt us, to whisper its secrets on the wind, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the shadows, even in the most beautiful and remote corners of our world.